Meantime, a female cabinet minister is defending herself and her female colleagues amid troubling allegations marring the halls of Parliament. In doing so, she's adamant that on the issue of gender-based violence, men, women, girls and boys should be assured they all have refuge. Cleopatra Murphy tells us more.
I don't want to go ahead and make undue assumptions and blame.
Bill Minister of Housing and Transport, the Honourable Jobeth Colby-Davis, says as a female, she wants to ensure victims feel protected. Colby-Davis, who was weighing in on allegations of rape and abuse against one of her House of Assembly colleagues, also responded to public criticism that female parliamentarians have been silent on gender-based violence.
We have to be careful not to speak just for speaking's sake. Where there are allegations, there are police investigations, and the investigation should be carried out first so that everyone can speak to the true facts and the true nature of the situation. And I think that is what's important as not only female MPs, but leaders.
The alleged incident, coupled with recent slayings of women, have led activists to apply renewed pressure on government to bring legislation to protect women, with the Minister of Social Services and Urban Development, the Honourable Obi Wilshcombe, affirming that the domestic violence bill that is 98% completed should be tabled in the House of Assembly within weeks. As a wife and mother, Colby-Davis says it is important to her that victims feel they have legal recourse.
I used to volunteer with the Crisis Center, volunteered with them because I had a family member that was in a situation years ago. And so I wanted to be a voice and be a part of bringing that change. And so definitely I do lend my voice where I can, because you don't want to see persons suffer in silence, to let them know that they have an avenue and to open that door for them to feel they can reach out and speak out and get help. And many times people stay quiet because they don't feel that they will get the help that they deserve.
Acknowledging the difficulties victims encounter when deciding to tell their stories, Colby-Davis offers this advice.
It's so hard, especially if you haven't experienced it, to be able to actually say the right thing to convince them. But if I was to say one thing, there are associations, there are avenues that you can go to if you don't feel that you can come out publicly and get the sort of treatment or the response that you would expect. There are those associations like the Crisis Center. There are also gender violence desks at social services who you can reach out to, you can go to as a first step, and then maybe get the help that you need.
For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Cleopatra Murphy.